Everybody got talent in this world. You know what I'm saying? No matter what it is, they do. And some people don't really have somewhere to express that shit. So we give them a good environment and express this shit. And plus, the people throwing it like we in it too.
Welcome back to another special episode of Express Your Lifestyle Podcast, reporting live from Legend Line Studios. I got a good friend in here, Jordan, aka Jordan Got Jokes. How you doing, bro?
I'm doing good, my boy. Thanks for having me on.
Of course, man. Bro, you always out of town. Nobody ever get to see you. What's going on with that?
Bro, I just love to be not here.
Why?
Because really, once you go somewhere else and you come back, it just feels different. Like it's really hard to explain something that you need to experience. Like you've been out the country before.
For sure.
Now, when you came back, how did you feel,
bro? But nah, it's a great experience, bro. That culture shock is different.
Yeah. To be honest, like it really wasn't a shock. I felt like I merged in. Like it really don't feel no different than here. It's just like it just look different outside.
So tell me about it, bro. I remember we used to work together at a company, and then after that, you just took off. Like you went to Bangkok, you went to South Korea, you went to Brazil. Like, tell me about some of them experiences, bro.
Really, getting fired was the best thing that ever happened to me. Like that was one of the best days of my life, getting fucking fired. I'm telling you, ever since that day, my life been something serious.
Facts.
So like the first trip after getting fired, I went to go see my homie that's in the Navy in Pensacola.
Word.
Went for like a week or so. Something small, something. I ain't seen him in a while. I felt like that was good. Then, me and my homie, KJ, we took a road trip to New York. So, one thing I really wanted to do the road trip because, like, I never seen that side of the U.S. I've seen everything from, like, here to Cali.
But not north.
None of north. Like, past to, like, Tennessee or, like, South Carolina. So, like, seeing, like, Maryland, Delaware, like, New Jersey a little bit. And then, like, I thought I'd never see New York.
Damn, so y'all was just visiting state to state, then y'all went to New York.
No, it was just road trip, just passing by.
Okay.
Like, I ain't never even been inside the state. You know what I'm saying? So I was enjoying like seeing Baltimore, just looking around, like going through Washington and stuff. I was just enjoying that.
What y'all do up in New York?
So we went to like a couple block parties. I went to a couple open mics. I performed in New York. She was crazy. It felt good. Like getting some applause in New York. I felt like I was at the Apollo or some shit.
You were doing the comedian guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna get to that. So out of the places that you've been to most recently, tell me your favorite place.
My favorite place is Bangkok. That's basically, I call that my second home because like I done been there for a total of 70 days so far. So like I stayed there for like a month one time and another month another time. Now I'm gonna be staying for another month in a couple months.
That's hard.
I like to watch it float this shit. So really, it's a lot of nights, but I think the wildest night was the first night because like when you get there at the time you had to quarantine for a day.
Okay. So
when you get there, you gotta take the COVID test. You gotta stay in your room that night, and you really can't come out until you get your results back. So being there, just looking out the window, you're like, damn.
I'm trying to pop out.
I'm ready to see what the fuck is out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bro, when I tell you, we get outside, niggas on straight bullshit, on straight motion. Niggas crossing off the bucket list the first night. Damn. the first night. And then went back outside. Bro, they're the most beautiful woman in my most beautiful woman I've ever seen in my whole fucking life. They got all flavors, all sizes. When I tell you, they got the slim thick, the real thick, tall, short.
All types.
All flavors.
What flavor you was on?
Nigga, all flavor. I don't discriminate. Well, this is a place called Calcine Road.
Okay.
It's like a mile-long road. When I tell you, it's so many women, you don't know where to start. You don't know where you want to start and talk to first. It's just constant motion, bro. It's like I want everybody I know to experience this shit. Because I know I can never experience it again for the first time. Like, experience something for the first time, you'll never get that high back again, no matter what it is.
Dang, no wonder you be out there for a whole month.
Oh, yeah.
Had a special lady out there you was that kept your interest?
Yeah, a few of them. But like one in particular, yeah, I still talk to him to this day.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my nigga.
And the other place you went to, Brazil and South Korea, those are pretty cool too.
Oh yeah, Brazil is probably the best looking place I ever seen.
Okay.
Cause they got the city life, they got the beach life, they got hills, they got the valleys, like the country. Cause like I know this because we flew into Sao Paulo, and then we was supposed to go to Rio after like 4 or 5 days. So niggas missed the flight from Sao Paulo to Rio, and then so after we missed the flight, they talking about the rebooking flight was like $900.
What?
Exactly.
Not doing that.
No, bro, walking pay $900. So we looked up like trying to take an Uber there. But Uber was fucking up. They wouldn't say how much the price was.
Yeah.
Like, so we got the contact of the dude from the Uber. It was like, how much you charge to take us to Rio? Nigga said like 300 or something like that. We was like, man, that's way better than 900 like per. Then we just chopped this up in half, 150 per, and like we just took a road trip. You drove us, got there safe. Everything. I'm scared as fuck. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna hold you, but like that shit, I feel like that was a good experience. Like just taking a road trip in another country. And I hate road trips, but that was cool.
That's dope, bro. You making me want to go out to Brazil. I ain't been there. I think I did go to Colombia, but Brazil making me want to pop out.
Bro, you gotta go. There's one club in Sao Paulo. When I tell you, this might sound like a lot, but I'm dead ass serious. So we going first night there. We going to this club or whatnot. I'll say it's probably like let's say 40 people. Let's say it's 40 people.
Okay.
Let's say 25 women. Like song come on. How many women do you think was throwing that shit?
20.
25. If it's 25 women, I don't know what song come on. Every bitch had their back bit going crazy. I never seen nothing like that.
And he was saying it was majority women there, so it's probably y'all had like 2 of them at the same time.
Nah, I would lie, but nah. Cause like really it's different. Cause like nobody was getting a dance. Like it's weird out there. First of all, everybody just tongue it down. Like random
kissing,
bro. Niggas going at it. When I tell you, like you see somebody, you see 2 people kiss. 5 minutes later, they'll be tonguing it down with somebody over there, and then they'll be over there with it. I was telling home. I think that's how they say hello.
So you can just kiss around them,
bro. That's what they do.
Tongue it down,
tonguing that shit the fuck down, bro. I'm saying like you ain't seen your girl in like a month or some shit like that, like some Titanic shit.
You tongue down?
I did it once.
I
ain't gonna hold you. I did it once.
I done had a few back in the day where had to do the kiss.
Really? I don't see no problem with that.
Yeah, it's all good. You having a good night?
But it was it's an interesting one. So I peeped. It was one dude. He was turning it down was some fine ass joint. But 3 seconds later, he turned around and tongued it down with some nigga. I was like, yo, I was like, it's some interesting shit going on, right? It's the most interesting thing I ever seen in my fucking life. I never seen nothing like that.
When you get to them other cultures, some stuff is acceptable versus how it is in the U.S.
Right.
It's just crazy.
Shit was interesting. I was like, this nigga having real motion out here. This nigga having real motion out here.
Jeez. But yeah, bro, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, like I was telling you earlier, I had fun researching you, cause you was doing a lot of shit as far as your transition into college, and I know you say you don't like to be talked about, but I just kind of want to talk about like the group that you in, Karma.
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean to you, and like what was kind of like some standout moments that y'all had, and some of the events y'all thrown, and like what was your involvement?
I know from when we say you research me, I know it didn't take too long, probably like 5 minutes.
Nah,
too long.
You're interesting dude.
Right, don't lie to these folks. But Karma stands for keeping all real music alive. That's what it stands for. What it mean to me, really, I ain't gonna hold you. I was just doing it just for fun, right? Like
okay.
I ain't really take it too serious. I was just like my homie doing it. I enjoy fucking with people. I'll do this shit. Some of my favorite events we throw like open mics, cause like a lot of people wouldn't really do open mics like that in West Georgia. So when we do it, we try to get for somebody to have a voice, and like everybody got talent. Everybody got talent in this world. You know what I'm saying? No matter what it is, they do. And some people don't really have somewhere to express that shit. So we give them a good environment and express that shit. And plus the people throwing it, like we in it too.
Okay.
So we working on shit. We jumping in it as well. And like my favorite event was probably the first time I ever did stand up. It was a show called A Star Is Born back in 2017. Yeah, and I think that was the best reaction I got from performing.
You said it was your first time.
My very first time.
So when you went up there, like, was you nervous? Was the people rocking with your jokes?
To be honest, I'm always nervous. Anytime I get on stage, I gotta take a shit before I get on there. This is some real shit I'm telling you. I have to. My stomach start hurting, because I'm an overthinker. That's
Okay.
my problem. I overthink everything. So really, what helped me was, I know Hendrix just dropped, but I kept listening to Coming Out Strong. Like all day, I kept listening to that shit.
That's my go-to album, by the way.
Oh, that's one of the best albums ever.
Ever.
My real nigga. So, and then I remember my homie, like, what really helped me, he just came with me. That's all he said. He was like, "Don't fuck this up." I was like, "Shit, all right, I can't." So, but I would say that's the best reaction. But my best content was probably the first time I had got heckled or booed.
And that was that night or another night?
That was another night. It was like I said, like a few years after that, like Stud West Georgia event we threw. So I came out real hyped to this one song. Nobody said shit.
Damn.
No interaction. No. I'm just like, think about this. I ain't said a word yet. So I'm coming out hyped, thinking the crowd gonna fuck with nothing. I'm like, now I gotta go tell these motherfucking jokes. But the jokes I said that day, I really felt like it was more of my personality. Cause like usually I'll do some shit tailored to the crowd. So I know it's gonna be mostly women in the crowd. So I'm making jokes that college students and college women, like people trying to get on girls, whatever.
Yeah.
You understand like what I'm going through. Like I'm like, oh, like if you try to fuck with a West Georgia bitch, you need to make sure you have your student ID, a sack of weed, and like a blunt ready rolled up or something like that on the table before you even say anything. And niggas laughing because they like,
they know what's up.
Exactly. So, but then the next shit, I'm like, I start talking about some of my biggest fears. And so like I had visuals, I had sound, I had the whole fucking nine. So I'm like, this joke I thought was just funny as shit. So I'm like, some of my biggest fears. I'm like, I'm scared of ostriches. Like I cannot stand that shit. Bro, the sight of them shit make my fucking nuts itch. I hate them motherfuckers. And then I was like, also another fear of mine is like, I'll be real scared I'm using the bathroom in a public place. And somebody busting on me, wiping my ass.
Sheesh.
I'm so fucking fearful.
That's embarrassing.
Exactly, because like I'm midway, nigga busting in or some shit like that. But then the last one I was like, I'm real scared, just like one day busting into my parents' room with like, my mom beat my dad ass or some shit like that. But nobody said shit. I was like, man, fuck y'all, this is some good content. Like my homies, like they real objective was like, bro, that's probably your best show. But like, of course, the crowd, you gonna have to deal with some shit. Like I dealt with it real well. Cause like really, I knew the nigga that said some shit.
The one that heckled you.
Yeah, I knew him. Like I seen him around for years.
What'd he say? Damn. Like he tried you, or he just didn't like the joke?
Like I can't remember verbatim what he said, but like after he said it, I was like, "You want to come down here and say some shit?" He didn't say nothing. I was like, "All right, then shut the fuck up." And I kept going with the show. I finished this shit. Like, I was hot. Like, I was hot. I was like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? It's like, you're not up here doing this shit. Like, nobody knows how hard it is until you get into a group of people.
To entertain.
Yes, till you up there. It could be 5 people. Like, you feel the eyes. You feel that heat. Like your body get hot. Then also, comedy is different than music. Because with music, you can vibe out to it, and you got your music in the background. You got the beat. You know what I'm saying? You can vibe in your own world. And so, like, some people, like, if they don't like what you're saying, they like the beat, they'll sway to it, and they'll do something. But with comedy, there's nothing. It's just me, you, and I have to sway your emotion. So you chill right now. I have to go in there and alter your emotion to a laugh. So you expect, and then when you think of comedy, you can automatically think of your favorite comedians and a standard, and like what you find funny, and I had to hit that standard
every time.
And that's what makes it so difficult. So I usually come out with an icebreaker to make myself feel good. I come out screaming like a jackass or some shit.
Do you be feeling uncomfortable when you be on stage and you just know that the crowd not fucking with what you saying?
I can. It's a little bit of a panic, but it's still just like I need to understand. It's just not maybe fit for them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And plus, like I feel like I'm tough on myself to know whether this shit is not for me. You know what I'm saying? Cause like I know, cause like before I get out, I'll stop it. Really, nothing have I ever said on stage really made me laugh. But I'll go in there and people fuck with it. But that's just how tough I am. You know what I'm saying?
So, what made you get into comedy, bro? Like when y'all was in the group, did you decide that that's something that you was gonna do at that moment, or you just kind of like, all right, I know I'm funny, I'm gonna try to take it serious?
Really, like I've been a fucking clown all my life. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
When you like the short, dark, and like in elementary school, like dark skin just got cool. Real niggas know being dark and short back in like elementary school. That was a tough world.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying?
So, I ain't gonna lie, like the dark skin's kind of been there, bro.
Right, elementary school. But then you don't know because you ain't dark. You black, but you ain't dark. But
all I know is I just keep hearing girls say I like the dark skins. So,
but that's what I'm saying. That's now. But we was in like 3rd grade, 4th grade, but it was hard out there. Like
none of that shit mattered, bro.
Alright, let me add on shit. I was dark, and I was ugly as fuck. I'm still ugly, but I get it going still. So I had to be quick. You had to be quick on your toes,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then like coming from like my family and shit, bro, they talk a lot of shit. You gotta be quick. You gotta be quick on your motherfucking toes. Then also like what really made me want to get into it, Seriously Funny by Kevin Hart. That shit right there. Everybody know the first time we seen Seriously Funny, nigga, my ribs was hurting.
Yeah, it's classic.
I've never seen something that fucking funny. I'm just like, yo, like this nigga inspiration. I want to do that. I want to have that effect on people. You see what I'm saying? Because he had everybody just like this. Whether you was there, whether you seen it, whether you like everybody remember the first time they seen that shit.
I do.
Everybody's like, I was there. I remember this. I remember that. It's like that effect. I want that effect on people.
Bro, you can do that shit. You just gotta keep going. Like, I mean, imagine you having a success rate as to, Kevin Hart, Seriously Funny, one of your upcoming stand-ups.
Yeah, really, my problem was like I lost the passion for it. You see what I'm saying?
So what you into now? Like, what's some things that interest you besides traveling?
See that's the thing. Like I'm in right now. It's like I was just telling my homie about this like a couple months ago. I feel like I really don't have a real passion for anything rather than seeing the world.
Okay.
So like I know after comedy, my passion was like radio. So I was on like the school radio and shit. So I was like, I want to do that. And then I think I had a job lined up at iHeartRadio. It wouldn't be on the air. It's like some ground level shit. But COVID hit. Like so when COVID came, like I was just gonna have an interview. That shit came. I never heard back from him again. So all that quarantine shit like that. So you gotta change perspectives and whatnot.
Yeah.
So one thing I do want to work on, and I do want to achieve, is like I want to be a DJ. Like all my homies rap, like you rap, whatever. It's like y'all need a DJ.
You most definitely do.
Y'all need a DJ, and I feel like who better than somebody that you know you've been rocking with, you know what I'm saying?
And you know good music too.
Yeah, I don't care what nobody say. I got a good ear for it. I know when some shit sorry and some shit good. I can sense out, like, cause like I don't do music, so when I give my opinion, I'm giving an opinion from the average listener. You can't think about it from your perspective. Like when you hear Kendrick, you probably hear Kendrick from like an artist's perspective. But from when I hear it, I'm just listening. I'm not deep diving in. I'm just listening to the top layer. And most people listen to top layer shit. Like when you are artist or not, if it's your craft, you go down to the bottom.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But most people just listening to the top of it.
Now I'm with you. I kind of listen to music on the same service as you do. Like I'm really dissecting it. I'm a real music listener. I was gonna say, when you was a radio personality at UGA,
yeah. What's yours? I mean, what's yours?
West Georgia, my bad.
I wish I went to UGA.
My bad.
Fuck.
West Georgia, bro. I was gonna say, how difficult was it trying to play shit that the people wanted to hear versus music that you knew was good?
Hey, but check this out. I was a music director.
Okay.
So I was the one who put the music on the station. So like, if you want to get on the station, you email me, then I put you on. But check this out. Like, I just tell my homies, hey, make a clean version of that shit.
Okay.
Put it on there. I put all the music on there. So if I wanted something played on my album, all I had to do was put it on there and play it.
So you saying if I sent you a song that's clean, you can play it?
I can't do it no more because I ain't there.
Yeah, I'm saying at that time.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hard. So
I got one of my homies on there. I was like, bro, make this, and I'm gonna put you on there.
How did you win? Best DJ personality, radio personality. My bad.
Oh yeah, so I think I came in third at some. It was a national college award, but like from the station, nigga like Michael Jordan, like whole fucking brain in it. I took on all the like my podcast. Won best podcast. I did a podcast and a radio show the same semester. Won both best radio show and best podcast. Me and my homie Lala. Shout out to the Juice guy. And then I won best radio personality too. Like DJ hours. So basically like something like whatever Greg Street and like Big Tigger do. Like before the song come on, they talk their shit. Whatever.
Damn, you just have motion at the radio station.
A little bit. Also, one of my favorite things I ever did was like the music director supposed to there's a yearly festival or not even called Woodstock. Yeah. And my job was to get the artist. So bro, I think I got somebody all the way from Texas. Think about it, they don't get paid for this. I got somebody from Texas to come out for free to perform. And also I got my homies to perform on that shit.
That's hard. So you used to connect.
So yeah, I got the whole list, the whole list of talents for that shit. That's still one of my favorite things I ever did.
So like, how long did you do that at college? Like, when did it come to an end?
So I think I did that from, I would say around 2017 till I graduated in 2019.
Oh, so you were doing like the majority of the time you was up there.
Yeah.
Why did you start the podcast, man? I ain't gonna lie, I didn't know about it, but I seen one of my homies, Donnie. He was a special guest on there. Shout out to my boy Donnie. But I seen he was on there, and that's when I tapped in. I was like, oh, this is some real good content. Why y'all stop, man?
Yeah, first of all, shout out to Donovan. Right, he was supposed to be on our radio show, but like for our station, you had to come a certain amount of times to the radio. You had to put in some hours. This nigga didn't put in no fucking hours. So they didn't let us have him on the show.
He was a comedian too. Yeah. That nigga's crazy.
Like the first time I performed before him too.
Yeah.
But my bad. I got sidetracked. What's your question?
Nah, I mean like the way y'all had the podcast structured, and the dynamics, like it was good content. I was saying like, is there any specific reason y'all stopped? Really,
it's all my fault. It's all my fault. Like I take full responsibility of that because like once I start traveling and stuff, I'm just like damn. I'm like I need to get the money for this.
Yeah.
So really, all I've been focusing on was getting the money to go. You know what I'm saying? And plus, like I felt like we didn't have the right setup for it. You know what I'm saying? Like this how this was and smooth. One night we was recording the show on one mic. We both using the same mic. Like really like trying to grow. We had a video for it, nothing. We just going to do straight vibes and just that's my dog. We've been locked in for years, so it's easy. It all started from a class project. We was in the same class. You had to make a radio show, and that's what we did.
That'd be the best content, bro. When you just go in there and just vibe. You know what I'm saying? It's natural.
Oh yeah, because really what I do, I just let her take over. I just let her be the quarterback, and I just jump in when I can, and that's how you make a flow.
What was her name?
Lala.
Lala. This is Tony. Listen, get with Jordan. Y'all get another episode out by the end of the year. I'm proposing that. You know what I'm saying? That's good content. Get my boy back on track. Y'all get back in the booth.
You know what? I'm gonna make something happen. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make sure.
I wanted to ask you one more question, man.
All right, what's up?
You a big Russ fan?
Yeah.
He been taking a lot of backlash lately.
Mm-hmm.
What he gonna do this year?
Okay, so about last year, like you look at the stats, I ain't got it pulled up, but from what I hear, he went 18, 8, and 8.
Yeah, that's solid.
How many scrubs do you know? Average 18, 8, and 8.
Not a lot.
Okay, so we obviously know nigga not scrub. But that's number one.
Okay.
So also, the AD and LeBron play a lot of the year. Now, LeBron played. He played a good amount, but me personally, I love LeBron. I feel like he quit at the end.
For sure.
But that's neither here nor there. He was hurt though. AD was on. He really went there last year. So how many teams do you think gonna be real good with their top 2 players gone? And then plus the team is built top heavy as shit.
Yeah.
The team is built for them to do heavy lifting and everybody else pick up where they can. You know what I'm saying?
They did, yeah. I feel what you're saying. If I had to suggest why he didn't play good, I'm gonna say the coach, man. Like, Bogle didn't put him in the correct spots on the floor and let him, you know what I'm saying?
Really, I feel like he wasn't aggressive enough.
Okay.
He up there trying to be trying to do right. You know what I'm saying? He not being you. They didn't bring you there to stand in the corner and like you see a layup, you miss a layup and what the fuck is that? I don't care if you miss 110 straight layups. Keep laying the fucking ball up. Go attack the rim. That's the problem. He did not attack the rim.
Think he was trying to defer too much?
Yeah, it's just like when you get the ball, make a move. Like go to the rim. That's my thing is if your shot not falling, run to the rim. You might not dunk it on nobody. Like you don't go here some serious. I don't know where the fuck that came from. But like for the last few years, he really ain't been like slamming nobody. But like work on your layups. You know what I'm saying?
He gonna have a good. What you think he gonna do this year? He gonna have a good year in my opinion.
Really, it ain't about him. It's just like we need everybody.
Yeah.
So him, Brian, and AD. Brian and AD got his average bare minimum 25. Bare minimum. If they do not average 25 a game, we're done. We're done. Because like where the points coming from?
Exactly.
Like Pat Bev, how many he gonna give you?
Not Skylar Anderson.
He's a scrub.
Sheesh.
Come on, bro. What did he do for Golden State besides clap? Come on, fool. Who we got? Troy Brown. He played for y'all. You know he done.
Come on, y'all don't do us like that.
Bro, who else we got? We got Thomas Bryant, undersized center. I like Jones though. I like
Jones is a bucket.
I like Jones. Like he good at defense. Who got? I like Lonnie Walker.
Yeah, buddy from the Spurs. He tough too. Oh, y'all picked up Schroeder as well.
Yeah, we picked up Schroeder. He can give us a little bit, but we got too many damn guards.
Y'all gonna get rid of some of them niggas. They y'all got none. Like
we got too many guards, bro. We got like 5 people under 6'3".
We need a prediction, bro. Let's say the Lakers find their way to playoffs. Are you confident that they can, beat some of the top-heavy Western Conference teams?
Okay, I'll take it team by team. Warriors. Fully healthy, could we beat them? I think so. You know why? Because there's no answer for Bron or AD. There ain't no Steph. We ain't no answer for Steph either. But that's the only motherfucker. So we got 2 no answers. They got 1 no answer.
Facts.
And Clay ain't the same Clay. He do what he can, but Wiggins. I think Steph went too crazy. But behind Steph, Wiggins was balling. Wiggins was balling in the playoffs. He surprised me. I thought he was weak as hell.
Nah, he tough.
Like before that playoff run, he was weak as hell. Come on. we gave him his flowers. Now we could be real. Like, he was weak as hell. But he proved it. So we might not beat them. I don't know. They go either way. Suns, yeah, they're done. 8 know you want to play.
Facts.
So one of your best players I want to play. Who else is out there? Denver? No, Denver. I don't know about
Denver gonna be sneaky good.
They got Jokic, Murray, and Porter. First of all, Murray, people forget what he did before he got hurt. They look like Kobe and Shaq.
40 plus in the playoffs.
Right. That was the modern day Kobe and Shaq, and they're not getting enough credit for it. The Clippers, they scared me, bro. They deep.
They deep as hell.
They're deep. I love Kawhi Leonard. I would love to trade AD for Kawhi Leonard. I would love. They'll never do that shit, but I would love for them to do that.
I don't want y'all to play the Clippers, and
but we can't beat the Clippers. No matter who's on there, we just can't beat them. They play too hard. They got John Wall.
I'm trying to think of a team that's not going to really, that AD can really give some problems. Like he could probably.
Okay, what team? Like a healthy AD? First of all, he give the Nuggets problems because who's gonna guard him?
Exactly. I was gonna say Gordon, but AD gonna fuck him up.
Aaron Gordon.
AD gonna fuck him up.
His name don't even sound like a league. Aaron Gordon.
Yeah, AD gonna give him the business.
The Suns have no answer. Warriors have no answer.
Listen. Aiden can hold his ground. You know, he plays solid defense.
But Aiden is the 5.
Yeah, and the closing moments, AD gonna have to go to the 5.
Nah, that's not. I don't like conforming to nobody else. Play your game. Like when we had Dwight, we should have went Dwight, AD, Run. I forgot who. So somebody else there. Somebody else that was kind of tall. That's push them out there. Use the size. It's still basketball at the end of the day. It's still big men rule basketball. Control the boards.
What's your closing lineup, bro?
This year?
Yeah, this year.
I think Russ and Pat Bev should definitely be out there. Bron and AD, of course, and whoever got the hot end.
For sure.
No matter who was defensively who playing good, like whatever fifth motherfucker is playing good,
slide him in.
Slide him in. I don't care who it is, but I don't give a fuck. I don't think Austin Reeves ain't that damn good to me. Yeah. As long as I'm glad THT out there.
Damn, I've been trying him.
You been trying yourself, bro.
I feel like it was the coach.
Bro, the coach ain't got nothing to do with you not hooping on the court.
We gonna see, man. I'm rooting for y'all. Mm-hmm. Hey, man, tell the people something interesting about you, where they can find you at, and what's your next moves?
Okay, something interesting about me. I'm not interested. I'm fucking with Where you can find me on my Instagram is jordan.jokes. That's JORDANGOT, a period, jokes. And then what's next up, I think like I said, I'm trying that DJ shit.
You gonna do the DJ?
My bad. I'm going to do the DJ shit. And then my goal is that every time I go to a different country, different city, I want to perform at least once. Just to build up the catalog. Because, like, when niggas see you, like, oh, shit, you did this shit in, like, Argentina, you did some shit, like, in Brazil, whatever. It's like, we gotta see what he on, you know what I'm saying?
Start up YouTube, bro. Just collect your performances from every spot you travel to, load it on the YouTube, keep it going. That's it.
My problem is, like, I don't really like using social media. I don't post some shit.
Same.
like, that's my thing. I know, like, Law, she always tell me, like, you need to vlog, you need to do all shit, you travel and stuff, but I like living in the moment. I like the making memories like that. Like, I might pull it out for a little bit if I go to a concert, bro. I'll put this shit right back up because I like living in that moment, experiencing that.
Sound like your homegirl pushing you to get you in the right direction. Sound like you need to link back up.
She do be pushing me. Well, I gotta get better. Gotta do better.
For sure, bro. Great talk, man. I appreciate you for stopping by, man. And best wishes to everything you got going on in the future. And we looking forward to hearing about your next experiences on your next trip. Yeah, man. Another successful episode of Expression Lifestyle Podcast. Got my boy Jordan. Hey, man. We appreciate y'all. We out.
Press the subscribe button.
For sure.